friends. I'm so glad that you decided to watch my YouTube video on multiplication. This is just the very basics. Really, we're not even getting into how to multiply like 2 or 3 digits by 1 digit or 2 by 2 digits. We're just focusing simply on what is multiplication and how can we remind ourselves if we ever cannot remember and we need to know a certain multiplication fact. I'm going to teach you some of those little tricks, and you saw some of them in class today if you were in my morning class, but hopefully you can find some new ones. Okay, let's start with this. Multiplication. Let me get there we go. Multiplication. Take a second and think to yourself, what is multiplication? What did we talk about in school today? If you said repeated addition, oh my goodness. Hold on just a second. Let me delete that. Get rid of that. I don't know how that happened. Okay, if you said repeated addition, you would be correct. If I have 5 times 3, we could either say 5 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's group 1 plus another group of 3. There's 2. Another group. And let me go back over here and we'll add one on this side so we don't run out of room. You could say we have 5 groups, group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. We're repeating our addition. Repeat just means to do it over and over again, lots and lots of times. We could repeat our addition, or we could do something called multiply, and it just is like a shortcut. So 5 times 3, if I counted all these out, it should give me 15. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 times 3 should give me 15. Multiplication is repeated addition. Product, these are some vocab words for you. The product is the answer to a multiplication problem. This would be a good thing to memorize. Can you take a second and can you find what the product of this problem is? If you said 15, you should give yourself a high five because you are correct. The answer to a multiplication problem, well, we found the answer was 15, so we could say the product of 5 times 3 is 15. The product of 5 times 3 is 15. There we go. Okay, let me get a new one. Here we go. Oh, no. Okay, we're back. Okay, now let's say that you cannot remember for the life of you. You get to a kind of a tricky problem. And wait a minute, I don't want to do that. And it's time to multiply. You can do a T-chart. So let's say it's 7 that you can't remember, 7 times something. You can draw yourself a T-chart. You can draw lines in between to keep it really lined up because I watched a few of you this morning as you were doing it, and my goodness, it was very sloppy. So, do you see what I'm going to do on the left side? This side is where I'm going to put my numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll just stop it there. And I'll make another one to show you the whole thing. Okay, so we're going to go all the way down from 0 through 9. on the left-hand side. Then on the right-hand side is the product. There's that word again, that vocabulary word. The product means the two numbers multiplied. What is the answer? Okay, 0 times 7. That's like saying 7 plus nothing. So, or not even 7 plus nothing. There's nothing to add. So the answer will always be 0. Okay, 1 times 7. Well, how many groups do I have at first? Just one group of 7. It's like saying 1. This is how many groups it wants you to think of. One group of 7, and that's 7. This is like saying 2 groups of 7. If we can't remember it, though, and we don't know, for the life of us, we just can't remember, what is 2 times 7? I can look at 7, can start here again. I know 1 times 7 is 7. Well, 2 times 7, I could start at 7 and count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I know you can't really see it, but with my pen, I'm literally touching each dot. Okay, if I can't remember 3 times 7, I can look back at, 2 times 7, I know that. Let's see. If I know 2 times 7, I could add 7 more to 14, and I could get my answer. So it's 14. We always start 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Check it out with me. 2 times 7, or 2 groups of 7, should give me 14 if I were to count on my fingers. But remember, it's repeated addition. So remember what I just said, that you can add these little dots to make it easy for yourself in case you forget. 4 plus 7. Okay, I'm counting on my fingers. 4 plus 7. We start 8, 9, 10, 11. This is not something I want you to do forever, but if you can't remember, I'm okay if you need to use that strategy until you've got it and you've memorized it, okay? So we just decided that it's 11, carry that 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's how we got 21. Do you see how I am just repeating my addition? 1 plus 7 is 8. Bring down my 2. Look at that. And then we could keep going and keep filling in this entire chart. 5 times 7. Well, I like to just count by 5s. That could be easy. So we can count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I have 7 held up, and I counted by 5s each time. So my answer is 35. We can go back and we can remember my trick. If I don't know 6 times 7, I can say, okay, I know 35 was the last product. If I add 7 more, I should be able to find it out. So 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 7 times 7. Okay, start at 42. Ready? 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. We're almost done with the T-chart I created. Start at 49, but we start 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. That's how far down I can go before I run out of room. You can do this T-chart for any of them. I'm going to have you guys work as hard as you can in class to memorize it. And really at home, I don't want you to even have to use these in the future. This is in case you don't have your multiplication facts memorized. But really, the ultimate goal is that we have these memorized so that when you see a problem, you don't even have to stop for a T-chart. But in case you don't have every single fact memorized, it's good to know how to make a T-chart so that you can have a way to do it. Good job, guys. I'll be making my next video soon.